The Book of Job, Chapter 1 and 2. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the Book of Job, Chapters 1 and 2. Before we get started, just a quick reminder that if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button and subscribe so that you never miss an upload. Okay, let's get into it. So this is a really interesting book. It's one that I think we can all relate to because it's about suffering. Why do good people suffer? And in this book, the author shows us that sometimes there are no easy answers. In chapter 1, verse 3, we see that Job was a blameless and upright man who feared God and shunned evil. But Satan says, does Job fear God for nothing? Has he not made a hedge around his household and his possessions?
8.
Whatever you may do, I will increase your wealth tenfold.
8.
So what we see here is that Job is a good man, but Satan is challenging God, saying that if he really wanted to, he could make Job give up on God. So God allows Satan to test Job, to do whatever he wants. But within limits, he draws a line in the sand and says, you can do whatever you want, but don't touch his life. Don't harm him. And Satan goes out and he starts testing Job. He kills all of Job's sons and daughters. And then he takes away all of his wealth and possessions. Job's friends, when they hear about this, they come to him to comfort him. But what's interesting is that they don't ask any questions. They don't ask, hey, why did this happen to you? Instead, they start blaming Job, saying, you must have done something to deserve this. And so in chapter 2, verse 4, God speaks to Job again. And this time, he gives Satan permission to harm Job physically. So Satan comes, and he makes Job sick. His skin becomes like sores, and he's in terrible pain. So desperate that he makes a bet with his friends. He says, if you can find someone who will curse God, I will give you whatever you ask for. So his friends leave him alone, and they go home. And this is where I think we can learn a lesson. When someone is suffering, instead of blaming them or questioning whether or not they deserve it, we should just be there to support them, to love them, and to help them through their trial. So that's what we see in the book of Job, chapters 1 and 2, a good man who is suffering. Why is he suffering? We don't know. But we do know that God is in control. And even though we may not understand why things happen, we can trust that God has a plan and that he will never leave us or forsake us. Okay, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time.